And it reads as follows in verse 7 that the men who were traveling with him stood speechless, hearing the voice but seeing no one. Saul rose from the ground, and although his eyes were opened, he saw nothing. Almighty God. You see, it is possible that your eyes may be open, but without seeing. And many people are confused or mix the two, that they see people with eyes and they think like they see. You can have the eyes but lost the sight. I pray that the Lord may open the eyes of you that are physically to see things that cannot be seen by the physical eyes. Because you can have the physical eyes open and people see you with a spiritual, with an eyes open but without any visibility or any sight. So they led him by the hand and brought him into Damascus. And for 3 days he was without sight, and neither ate nor drank. Now there was a disciple at Damascus named Ananias. The Lord said to him in the vision, Ananias. And he said, Here I am, Lord. And the Lord said to him, Rise and go to the street called Straight. You see, go to the place. Go to the place. And here it is on the street called Straight. And at the house of Judas look for a man of Tarsus named Saul. For behold, he is praying. So you see, God knew, because he's the one who prepared everything that was going to happen. So he set a time. He appointed a time. And he knew that on this day, this is how he is going to anoint Apostle Paul. And verse 12 says, And he has seen in a vision a man named Ananias come in and lay his hands on him so that he might regain his sight. But Ananias answered, Lord, I have heard from many about this man, how much evil he has done to your saints at Jerusalem. And here he has authority from the chief priest to bind all who call on your name. But the Lord said to him, Go, for he is chosen instrument of mine to carry my name before the Gentiles and kings and the children of Israel. Tell me, do you think the Lord didn't know what to do? The Lord knew that the person who was the sinner, the worst man amongst them, God chose him. And in that time where God wanted him to be convicted, the Lord made everything to work for him. So even you who are struggling with that kind of a life, I want to say to you that it is the time for you to allow Christ. Because remember, you need to avail yourself. You need to avail yourself. You need to have a willing heart. And you give your willing heart to Christ. Because it is your time that you may be saved.